The music just feels so good. You're on to number one. Radio.com.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Right now, I have on the phone SandyJoe. Sandy, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, guys. How are you?
Listen, I'm doing great. Happy to have you on here. Happy New Year, right? Happy New Year. Only two. When's like the cutoff with saying Happy New Year to somebody?
You know, I would feel like, can you just keep saying towards like maybe the end of January?
All right, so we got a month.
You have a month.
All right, good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
right now, too.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. All right, so, all right. Listen, if you're good, I'm good. Let's just dive right in, right? Because we can't keep these people waiting.
Yeah, for real. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, cool. So let's go back. Let's go way back. When did you start singing?
Oh, okay. So, I feel like, so I started singing maybe like around 9. Honestly, my parents realized I could sing really, and just kind of like blossomed that. And so they would have me singing for like friends and family, bringing like family over the house and friends. And I was in church, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I was also in like my church choir, and yeah, we just like put on like little shows in my living room.
Nice.
But so yeah, like around 9, and like yeah, my family is very supportive, so they really encouraged me to just do music around that age.
Mm-hmm.
So around that age, I knew I wanted to be a singer.
Okay. You talked about your family.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of musical influence in your home?
Oh yeah, my dad. I have no musical talent in my family, so I'm the only person in my family that actually sings or plays keyboard or whatever. But my dad is a huge fan of music, and he's really the reason why I love music the way that I love it right now. We had a huge bookshelf at my house, literally like every genre of music, different artists like Michael Jackson and Dion, Mariah Carey, ABBA, Whitney.
Wow.
Yeah, just on and on. So
Okay. What was his go-to artist?
his go-to artist,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
All right.
You had Michael Jackson in my house.
Gotcha.
Played it constantly, so that was his go-to artist. Yeah.
Okay. So we go from his go-to artist to your go-to artist. Like, who are some of the artists that help influence you as a singer?
For me, oh man, Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys. She is like my biggest influence. So I grew up in Jamaica, and I grew up listening to a lot of like reggae music. And so when I came to the States, I really dived more into R&B, and Alicia Keys, the first song I heard was Fallen. And my dad gifted me like a CD. It's like a burned CD of her album, and with like Fallen on it and stuff like that. And yeah, I just fell in love with her ever since. I bugged my parents for like months to get me a piano because I wanted to like play like her. I play, but I definitely don't play like her.
Right. How long did you try to do that intro to that song? The I keep on falling Eve.
Oh, it took a while, but I felt like I started to master it a little bit. I actually went out and performed it with my parents. We went to like some like little concert area, and they were having like, went out and sang. But yeah, like she was my biggest influence then, even though my music isn't as similar to hers like right now. But right now in this era, I'm like heavily influenced by Janae.
Ooh, okay.
I love her. I love her writing. And I just really love her vibe for music. And I feel like my music is vibey as well. I'm also creating my own lane, you know what I mean? But
Right.
I do have influences by her. So yeah.
All right. So let's talk about your song. Big Girls. Now we're playing Big Girls right now in the background. So, first of all, what was your mindset in creating this track?
So, like, this track came to me in an interesting way. So I was working with a new producer. So my producer, he's actually in China right now because of COVID and everything. I'm sorry. So he introduced me to like a new producer by the name of Julira, who's also a really dope artist. And we created a single together called Down For Me. You guys can check that out as well. It's on Spotify and everything. And we worked well together, and he produces as well. And I came to him looking for like, I really wanted like an acoustic track. I wanted like something really vibey, something chill, and that acoustic feeling. And he had a beat that he had made maybe a year ago or so. So normally when I work with like producers or whatever, I normally just, we normally start from scratch. But he found a beat that he had a year ago or so, and I listened to it, and it was just super catchy. Like, I loved the guitar. I was like, oh shoot, like I really like this. So we just kind of like, I just started humming the melody, which was like, I feel like instantly when I heard the track, you have some tracks where it takes you like a while to write, and when you listen to, you kind of just know what you want to say. Like the beat is kind of carrying like what you want to talk about. Right. And that was kind of like one of that like thing for me. Like I knew what I wanted to talk about, and so it just became instant. Like me writing it and everything. It didn't take too long to write.
Yeah, that was gonna be my second question. How long did it take you to write the song?
It took like, it didn't take a long time to write. I think what took a while was me finding the right melody for the first verse. Like I redid the first verse like 3 times. So I'm really happy he didn't like get annoyed with me, like, dang, come on. But yeah, I just kept redoing it. I just the first verse like a couple times. But the process wasn't like super difficult. Once I laid down everything and I sent it to my friend Milky Beats, she mixed it and everything, and yeah, like I'm really proud of this track. Like I feel like it's one of my favorite tracks that I've done so far.
Okay. So Good Lotion was your first EP?
Yeah, it was the first single that I did last year.
Okay. What was the difference in the writing of that song and the writing of this song, process-wise? Was there a big difference?
Process-wise,
because this one, Big Girls just came out in December.
Yeah, that one just dropped. Big Girls was more about like, it was about pretty much a relationship or caring for someone more than like they care for you. Like the feelings were completely mutual, and in the end, like you go through all these phases of like what I say, like you go through all this. It's like the feelings were mutual, and it's just like you're going through these phases. Like, yeah, I miss this person, but obviously I'm putting myself first. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, so it's kind of like, it was kind of like that, where I feel like Good Lotion was just a really fun. It was like a fun, flirty summer vibe. Pretty much what the song is like. The video was shot like on the beach and everything, just like very colorful, very fun, being in like a flirty little summer relationship type of fling. Big Girls a little bit more serious, a little bit more like I put myself on the line, and now I'm hurt, but I'm a big girl, so I'm gonna get over it. I'm putting my.
The video was great too.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So that's kind of
like a. It almost came out like a TV episode. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah, it was really dope, and it was my first one, and now this is my second. So.
I like it. So we're gonna do a little something that I like to call describe the vibe. So I'm gonna name off some of your songs here. I want you to describe the vibe of the song with one word.
Ooh,
one
okay.
Word, that's it. One word. You got to state the rules, because a lot
one
of people.
Word?
One word, yes, to describe it. A lot of people are like, oh well, they give me like 4 words, and you're breaking the rules, okay?
Okay.
So one word. That's it. Spaceship.
Oh, vibey. I don't know.
Okay.
Vibey.
Vibey? That works. It can even be a made up word. It just got to
Like
be one word.
wavy, you know, like chill. I don't know, something
Okay.
like that.
All right. We could do that. Party's over.
I mean, I want to say night drive, but I feel like that's 2 word. But I love playing that song when I'm driving. So can I say, like, I don't know if that counts. Can I say night drive? Can I say drive?
Yeah. Again, we'll make up words. That's perfect. Night
Okay.
drive. Night drive is a compound word. We're good.
There you go. Party.
Good lotion.
Ooh, fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say fun or summer.
Okay.
Something like that.
All right. I like it. Give you.
Baby, love.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm throwing words.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll accept those.
Yes. I'm not fun.
Deserve.
Oh, I know the perfect word for this one. Hurt. That's the perfect word.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of just spoke about it, but big girls.
Yeah.
One word.
One word, big girls. Darn. How do I not find a word for this?
We ask the tough questions on the show, you know.
Honest.
There you go. I like
Honest. Yeah.
that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
What part of the process is more fulfilling to you personally, and it has to do with nobody else? The writing of the song or the recording of the song? Now, obviously, you can't record without the writing, but
Yeah.
it's 2 totally different experiences.
Yeah, definitely. I would have to say the writing is more fulfilling. Only because and I'm old school too. So when I write, my producer makes fun of me because I will come to a session with like pen and paper.
Right.
And but yeah, I feel like the writing is. I love seeing my thoughts on paper and just expressing, like, you know, I just feel like that's a very intimate moment, just sitting and just like writing your feelings. And I journal a lot, so maybe that's why
There you go.
I feel the writing part is just so intimate. It also depends on the song too, you know, like it also depends on the song that you're doing and the vibe. But yeah, overall, I feel more free just writing. And then things can get a little bit more technical when you're recording something, you know. So, but yeah.
Okay. When it
I love them both.
Okay. When it came to let's just say big girls, did you have the song in mind, or like did you already have like the technical parts of it, you know, the backing music, all that? Do you have all that in mind, or did you just kind of say, I want to write about this and then go from there?
Yeah, I was just like, I want to write. So I didn't know what I wanted to write about first. I just knew that I was an acoustic. And once I heard the beat, I was just like, you know what? I want to talk about this. This is what I want to talk about. It just kind of like, it just went. The first thing I came up with was the chorus, actually. Big girl's part. And then, yeah, everything just kind of came. And like, sometimes you don't even know what you want to write about until you hear the music, you hear the production. And then for me, everything just kind of like fell in place. I just started writing and just creating, building on that. So that's kind of how that went.
Right. As obviously a lot of people that are listening that have never written, never recorded,
Yeah.
Can you describe how it feels when you've put so much work into a song and then it finally drops? Like, what?
Oh my God.
What does that feel like? I know how it feels. I've put out music before, and it's tough to describe. but you're the one being interviewed, so I would ask you to describe the feeling of like dropping a song that you've put like so much of yourself into.
Oh man, it makes me feel very vulnerable.
Ooh.
I mean, it's scary, whenever I drop music, I drop everything that I drop. I make sure that I absolutely love it.
Right.
I don't think that I halfway like I absolutely love it and it's coming from like, that place. But it's also scary because it's like, these are the thoughts I think every artist has, like, oh, are they gonna like it? Like, what's people gonna think about it? Are they gonna get what I'm trying to do? Are they not? But when I get that response, or when leading up to the date of like it being dropped, I was just so excited. I was like, I'm ready. Like, I'm just so excited. I'm excited for people to hear it, and for me to have such great feedback, it makes it all worth it. For people like giving such good feedback and letting you know how much like they really enjoyed the song.
Right.
And yeah, so it's a really good feeling. It's like all my hard work that I'm doing, it's like it feels like it's paying off. And yeah, I just have to keep saying to like every artist, just like keep going, and honestly don't worry about the views that you're getting, like with Instagram and like your views and stuff like that. Don't worry too much about that. Just keep putting out music, because I used to be discouraged or feel that way sometimes if I feel like, oh, it's not hitting where it should hit.
Right.
But just honestly, just keep putting out music, keep putting out music that you love, and you're gonna find your audience. And they're gonna gravitate to it. They're gonna gravitate to your music. So.
Right. I like what you said about feeling vulnerable. That's a very transparent answer. Putting yourself out there and your innermost feelings, or your and when it comes to heartbreak and hurt and love,
exactly.
That's what a lot of a lot of great music comes from. It comes from a place of being vulnerable, trusting somebody, and a lot of the really, really good songs are coming from getting heartbroken or being betrayed and this and that. So definitely, I like that answer a lot. I really do. Are you like a New Year's resolution kind of person?
You know what? I feel like I make them and I don't follow through sometimes. So,
okay, so that good.
I made a couple. I really didn't make. I think the one that I made this year was just being confident and just like getting this year, like performing and doing shows and stuff like that. Definitely following through with these ones, but I make them sometimes and give me like 5 months and like I told myself that was gym and I haven't hit the gym like yet. So
gotcha. That's like the number one. And that's why I like places like Planet Fitness. It's like $5 for the first month. Because they know most people they go 5 times in a month, and they didn't lose like 75 pounds. I'm like, I'm done. So okay. So in 2021, were you able to accomplish the things that you set out?
Well, I accomplished some things, not everything, because COVID and everything happening.
Right.
One of my biggest things that I wanted to do last year was perform, just have a lot more shows, and I booked like a couple like really amazing gigs, but just I have a band as well, and a lot of my bandmates are international, so they're not here in the States, so we just couldn't really make that happen last year. But I feel like I spent most of my time last year just prepping for this year, actually, just doing a lot of writing, working on a lot of like music and stuff like that. And so like this year's my year, man. Like, I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
I'm ready this year. So I'm excited. I have like a lot of like good things happening this year, and hoping like I'll do some more shows. I'm actually performing on February 12th. I'm actually performing. I have a friend, she goes by Queen Honey. She's a really dope DJ, so she's throwing an event, so I'll be performing here in LA. yeah, my first
name
performance
of the
this
name
year.
of the venue.
So we
Stage?
haven't she haven't like told us the venue yet. But I know it's February 12th, and if you guys follow me on my page, I'm gonna I'll post about it on Sandy Joe Music. So yeah, I'll have like all the details and stuff about that. But yeah,
Make sure
coming
you guys
soon.
follow. Make sure you guys follow.
Yeah, follow Sandy Joe Music. Just
That's
follow
it.
me.
Exactly, and it's a perfect segue because I wanna make sure that everyone knows how to find and follow you. So why don't you go ahead and go over your social media?
Yeah, so my social media is Sandy Joe Music. So you can follow me on there. It's oh wait. I changed mine because I had like a situation, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sandy Joe Music. So follow me on there on on Instagram. SandyJoe music _
Sandy Joe on Instagram. They can find you
Yeah.
on YouTube. Check out the Big Girl video.
Yeah.
They
You
can
can check-
find you on TikTok, right?
Yeah, TikTok and Spotify.
Spotify, yes. And like I always tell people, streams are great. Streams don't pay bills. Go to iTunes. Buy.
Yes.
Help
please.
Support a girl. You
Stream
know
my
what I'm saying?
music on Spotify. And my TikTok, by the way, is _ Sandy Joe. So my TikTok is _ Sandy Joe. And yeah, my Instagram is Sandy Joe Music _
Right. And
so,
if they
yeah.
can't find you for any reason, they can go to my Instagram. I've tagged you on the flyer for today. And then if they go to my TikTok, I just did a duet with you, so they can go ahead and go from there and hop on over to your page.
Dope. Yeah, for
That's it,
sure.
right? That's how it's done. All right. So I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is modeling in your future? Because some of these shots, some of these Sandy, some of these shots are amazing, like gorgeous. Talk to me,
Thank
girl.
you.
Talk to me.
Actually, some of them I took myself in my room with my camera, and
You just got
and
the
then
look. That's what it is.
Thank you. Yeah, I am definitely down. I haven't had the opportunity, or an opportunity hasn't presented itself, or maybe I need to really seek more of an opportunity. I've been focused much more on music, but I love pictures, and yeah, like, hey, the agents out there, like, I'm down, like, let me know.
Girl, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I like taking pictures. So yeah, modeling is definitely in the future if an opportunity presented.
Good. Hit her up in the DMs. All right. Make sure you
Yeah.
make some moves. She's out in Cali. Some beautiful scenery out there. So definitely. All right. So we're gonna go into the last question, and I thank you so much for your time. For real, thank you so much.
Yeah.
What are 3 things about you? Now they could be personality traits, they could be things that you can do, things that you may have accomplished, but what are 3 things about you that your fans, your listeners, your supporters may not know about you?
So so Sandy Joe is actually, because people say, where do you get that name? Like, how did you come up with that name? So Sandy Joe is actually my middle name. So I go by my middle name as an artist.
Like that.
I'm sorry?
I said I like that. We're not going to throw out the government. We can't be throwing out the government name. Sandy
but I'm not
Joe,
gonna do.
but I like
Sandy
that.
Joe's my middle name, so that's what I go by as an artist.
Gotcha.
And
that's 1.
you said 3?
Yep, gotta be 3.
Oh,
Talk to
all
me.
right. Oh, I hate frogs. I'm really terrified.
Did you say frogs?
I hate frogs.
That's
like
funny.
frogs, like I can't. Like, I'm terrified. One actually jumped on my head as a kid, and yeah, I've just been terrified of frogs ever since. And
It always stems back to like a childhood trauma. I understand.
yeah, it was very traumatic.
Right.
It was traumatic. And the third thing, I'm Jamaican. I grew up in Jamaica. So
What part of Jamaica?
Manchester, the country. Probably don't know. I feel like everybody just knows like Kingston.
Right.
Montego Bay, but yeah, Manchester. It's pretty much like
you ever think of doing reggae music, dancehall music?
I love listening to it, but I don't even have an accent, so it's like
Gotcha.
I just be a fake Jamaican. I don't have an accent anymore. I've been living in the States for too long, so
Right. Okay.
I have an accent.
All right. Well, Sandy, you are amazing. Great interview. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so
No.
much for your music. The stage is
Thank-
yours. I want you to introduce your brand new single, just came out in
Yes.
December. Introduce it to the people. The stage is yours.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for having me. And I'm so excited. This is my newest single. This is Big Girls. I hope you guys love it. Produced by Julia. Thank you guys. Go stream. And yeah, check it out.